Hey there guys, I've just got back from Portugal and I've had a slightly indulgent morning. I'm going to be in deep shit with the missus when she gets back. Very excited. I've been umming and ahhing, looking at YouTube videos of this while I've been away. I've just had a look on Gumtree and I found an absolutely cracking offer for this. So I've gone for it. It's here. It's very exciting. Take a look. So I've basically got about 25 minutes before my beloved gets back. So I'm going to make you guys an unboxing video. And then we're going to take that bad boy out for a flight. Right. So here it is. I've already popped the sellotape on the top there. As I say, I bought this second hand. I saved myself an absolute fortune by doing that. So I did open the box up when I bought it from the chap before I handed the cash over. I haven't given it a test flight, the battery was flat, but the only thing that I've opened so far is the box, so everything is still sealed inside. So let's have a look. So the absolute first impression of this is that it's way lighter than I thought it would be. I guess that makes sense. It's a drone, it's supposed to be up in the air, and it comes in this fabulous styrofoam box. It's got some DJI branding, Phantom logo on there as well. It is styrofoam though, so don't be under any impressions that this is a travel case. Something that you could permanently transport the thing around in, because it's not. This is styrofoam, albeit pretty good quality styrofoam. It's got a little locking latch here on the front, which opens with a pull and a twist. And then we get presented with the drone itself. It's the first thing that you see when you open the box. So first impressions are, it's very good quality plastic. Camera there mounted, locked to the landing gear with a plastic lock-in mechanism. Battery on the back there. Ensure that the propeller is securely installed before flying. Well, yeah, that would make some sense. Motors here. One of the reasons I've gone for this over the Phantom 3 Pro, which I was also looking at, is that these propellers are mounted higher off of the device, so you're less likely as you're flying forward to get propellers in the footage. But all in all, it's a good quality product. It is plastic, so don't be surprised when you open it up and that's what you get. You've got the two optic sensors on the front there, and then two optic sensors on the bottom, and two audio sensors, and these four are used for tracking on the ground, keeping the drone in position. These two, if you're flying forward and there are trees, other things in the way, apparently, and we'll test this out, move the drone and avoid a collision happening. So you've also got the ventilation on the bottom, which is much better if you get a sudden downpour of water, as we often do here in the UK. It prevents debris, water, stuff like that from going into the cooling mechanism. So battery, no charge in it, so that needs a good long decent charge. Open that up, and that's shorter than I expected it to be. Interesting. 5,350 milliamp hours, which I think the Phantom 4, the Phantom 3 Professional was 4,000 and something. So I don't know if that means it will fly longer or that this thing consumes more power. It goes in pretty smoothly and pretty easily. So that's the drone. Then we've got a little bag full of blades. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, which is twice as many as you need, so that's good. We've got some spares. This looks like a power brick for charging the drone. It is. Nothing especially exciting about that. Again, it's good quality plastic. It's all very Apple-ish, with this white branded plastic, and I do believe the Apple stores sell these as well. So I don't know if they're in cahoots or not, or I guess if DJI is stealing, they're stealing from the best. The controller, again, all still wrapped in plastic. 2 aerials there, and this is the mount on the top here for your tablet or your phone. That doesn't feel like that's about to move easily, so rather than yank it and break it, I've only had it 5 minutes, I'm going to do a very unmanly thing. I'm going to read the instructions. Yeah, I think this is awfully mature and progressive of me, actually. What else have we got in here? So, DJI Care, keep flying. Okay. It's telling you daft things not to do and sensible things to do, and what to do if you've had a problem. Instruction manual, as I say, I am going to have a read of that. I'm going to spare you the boredom of watching me on this video do that. No cables by the looks of it. Power lead. This looks like a USB cable. Let's just open that up. USB, micro USB connector, and another USB connector by the looks of it. USB extender, micro USB again. This is connectable to your phone so that you can stream footage to it. I'm not sure which connector does that. Okay guys, there we go. That's a quick unboxing for you. I'm going to give this a charge, and next time you see me we'll be doing a test flight. Cheers! I've got the battery pack and the handset on charge. It's going to take about an hour and a half for those to charge, so I'm going to be very British about this, and I'm going to go and make myself a nice cup of tea. Okay, so true to my word, I'm reading the instructions. Not a lot of them. It's this one pamphlet of paper, which is fabulous. Charging the batteries, I've had my cup of tea. What I need to do now is I need to watch some tutorial videos. So let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Ty. Welcome back to the Phantom 4 tutorial series. Today, I'm going to give you some important tips for both flying and safety. Remember, safety is a priority every time you fly. You should always be aware of your surroundings and location, and also know your local laws before taking off into the sky. Before starting this video, you should also read over the flight section of the user manual.
So the battery's fully charged, and like all good electronic equipment, first thing it needs to do is a firmware update. That said, the firmware update, I have to say, is pretty straightforward to do. It's done it straight from my iPad. I've connected it via an adapter to the device, and it's now updating. Really, really straightforward and simple to do. Firmware update's done, it's charged. I'm going to do a quick test flight in the garden before I take it to somewhere a little bit larger and open. Here we go, first test flight.
The home button has been take off.
There we go, first test flight. Seems to work. Think we need a bigger space. Okay guys, I've managed to find a bigger, wider open space. Windy as bloody hell, so it should be an absolutely fabulous test of the drone. Get a look at this place. Right, I just forgot my lightning lead, so I've had to drive all the way home, come all the way back, reset up. Let's get the drone calibrated. Going to test the home button. This is a feature on the Phantom 4 that should bring the drone straight back to the location that it left from. It's one touch, let's see how it does. That didn't overshoot at all, that was absolutely spot on where it left, incredible. One of the features I want to check out is the follow feature. It should be able to track my movements, lock me on as a target and follow me around. So let's see how that does. That is pretty impressive. So we're just going to do one last test, which is the collision avoidance system. There's a tree just off to the side here, so I'm going to fly at that tree and record it on the phone so you can see what I'm seeing, see how it does. So I'll give you a shot of this. It's hovering right next to the tree. I'm pushing the stick forward to ask it to go forward and it won't let me. Right, okay, so we've done a bit of flying. My lovely assistant's had a go. I want to get an aerial shot where we're rising up out of the woods, where there's a big space in the canopy, a big hole. I want to start the drone low on the ground. I want it like a crane shot, lifting up, giving full view of the tree, then lifting up above the canopy of the woods, and then seeing the expanse of the woods out in front of you. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go and try and find the right spot for that. So come on. So it looks like we're possibly not going to get this shot. The trees have overgrown a fair bit, and it's pretty blinking dark in there. So I suspect what will happen is when we get the exposure right for the drone, when it's above the tree line, taking a shot across the expanse of the forest. You're not going to be able to see diddly squat when it's actually down on the ground and it's expanding as it's rising up into the tree line. We'll give it a go and we'll see how the footage comes out. As a very wise man in a very well-known British sitcom once said, I have a cunning plan. Rather than actually lift up through the canopy, we're actually going to just go by the entrance to the woods. I think we can get the contrast of the inward shot and the abovewood shot work then. So we're going to give that a go now, and you guys can be the judge of the footage. I'd love to hear what you think, so please put your thoughts down in the comments below. I think we got that shot, but I'd love to hear what you think. Now I'm going to let you see a little montage of other shots that I've taken over the last couple of weeks. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll see you next time.